Hello students, in this video we shall discuss question number 1 of exercise 2.3, that's class 9 chapter 2 polynomials. Determine which of the following polynomials has x plus 1 a factor. We are given 4 polynomials and we need to find out whether x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomials. So one way of finding out this is by using long division, where you write p of x, that means the polynomial which is given to you, and then you would write the factor which is given here as x plus 1. You would divide it. Here you will get the quotient, and then when you divide it you will get the remainder. If the remainder is 0, then x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. So this is using long division. However, here we will not use long division. We will use the factor theorem. So let's see how to do that. First one, x cubed plus x squared plus x plus 1. So first we will find the 0 of the factor. The 0 of x plus 1 is, set this to 0. X plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 1. Now let p of x be this polynomial. Now to find out if x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial, we need to substitute x as minus 1. X as minus 1, and if we get a 0, then this x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. P of minus 1 is equal to, wherever x is there, we will substitute minus 1. Minus 1 cubed plus minus 1 squared plus minus 1 plus 1. Now one more thing that you need to remember is, whenever we have minus 1 to the power of any even number means 2, 4, 6, 8, like that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, any even number, we would always get 1, because minus into minus becomes plus. So any even number is there as an exponent, you would always get 1. And if you have minus 1 to the power of odd numbers like 1, 3, 5, 7, whatever, these are like odd numbers, then you would get it as minus 1. So minus 1 to the power of any even number is 1. Minus 1 to the power of any odd number is minus 1. Here minus 1 to the power of 3. So which means minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. This way also you can understand this. So minus minus plus, plus minus minus. So minus 1. So if you just remember this, it will be easy for you. So minus 1 to the power of 3 is odd number. So this is minus 1 plus minus 1 to the power of 2. 2 is an even number. So that's 1. Plus minus becomes minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 cancels out. Minus 1 plus 1 cancels out. So this becomes 0. So P of minus 1 is equal to 0. This means that x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. So we will write, therefore x plus 1 is a factor of the given p of x, or you can write of the given polynomial. Moving on to the second one, same way, since we have the same factor x plus 1, so that would be x equals to minus 1. For all the 4 problems, x is equal to minus 1. So we will find p of minus 1. Replace x by minus 1. Minus 1 to the power of 4 plus minus 1 to the power of 3 plus minus 1 squared plus minus 1 plus 1. Now I told you, whenever you have an even number, this becomes 1. And whenever you have an odd number, this would be minus 1. So this is 1 plus minus 1 plus even number 2. So 1 plus minus minus 1 plus 1 equals to 1 plus minus becomes minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, so cancels out. Plus 1 minus 1 cancels out. Left with only 1. P of minus 1 is equal to 1, which means that x plus 1 is not a factor of the given polynomial. Third one, x to the power of 4 plus 3x cubed plus 3x squared plus x plus 1. Same way we will do it. X plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 1. We will substitute minus 1 in place of x. And we remember that minus 1 to the power of even number is 1. Minus 1 to the power of odd number is minus 1. So P of minus 1, wherever x is there, write minus 1. Minus 1 to the power of 4 plus 3 minus 1 to the power of 3 plus 3 minus 1 to the power of 2 plus minus 1 plus 1. This is 4, so this will be 1 plus 3 minus 1 to the power of 3 is minus 1 plus 3 minus 1, 2, even number. So 1 plus minus becomes minus 1 plus 1. Simplify further, equals to 1 plus into minus is minus 3 plus 3 minus 1 plus 1. Now let's see what we can cancel out. Minus 3 plus 3 becomes 0. Minus 1 plus 1 becomes 0. So this is equal to 1. We are getting P of minus 1 is equal to 1. This is not a 0. Therefore, this means that x plus 1 is not a factor of the given polynomial. The fourth one, x cubed minus x squared minus 2 plus root 2 within brackets into x plus root 2. So same way, x plus 1 is the factor or not, that we need to check. So set it to 0. So x is equal to minus 1. We need to find out P of minus 1. Replace x by minus 1. Minus 1 to the power of 3 minus minus 1 squared minus, here we can write 2 plus root 2 minus 1 plus root 2. Okay. Minus 1 cubed is minus 1 minus squared is 1. Now here see, minus 2 and then minus 1. Minus minus becomes plus 2 into 1. So this will be plus 2 minus root 2 into minus 1. So that is plus root 2. Understand this. Minus is multiplied to 2 first and then it is multiplied to minus 1. So minus into 2 is minus 2 into minus 1 is plus 2. Same way, minus is multiplied to root 2 minus root 2 into minus 1 is plus root 2. Plus root 2. If you want, you can simplify this before you do this. Like you can open up the bracket, 2 plus root 2x. You can write it as 2x plus root 2x and then you can do it. That is also fine. So now we will continue with this. Minus 1 is minus 2 plus 2 root 2 one time, root 2 two times. So that means 2 root 2. Minus 2 plus 2 cancels out. We would get 2 root 2. So P of minus 1 is 2 root 2. We must get a 0 to prove that this is a factor. We are not getting a 0 here. We are getting 2 root 2. Therefore, x plus 1 is not a factor of the given polynomial. So that was the last part of question 1. See you in the next video.